I want you to know, if you are doing the right thing as a police officer or a civil servant, and you get fired for that, 2026 will come back, probably even on promotion. But in Malaysia, they fell with people, an individual in your own house, and will sort you out.
I received the mentions. Just after this video went around, I received the mentions and notifications. In particular, Eken Musumali Shemi said, Ken Dumbo, I'm waiting for the video. It shouldn't be ignored. And then MC Moses came and said, patiently waiting for Uncle Ken Dumbo to make a video. Now, making a video for me is not a problem. My problem is how you receive my opinions. Because I've discovered, or rather noticed, that as Zambians, we are very petty. We are very petty that, you see, we don't tolerate people's opinions. We just want our thoughts to be other people's thoughts. But you see, the same way, tinama different sizes, yamatako. That's how opinions are different. Okay? We don't all have the same size of bums. Wenango na tungono, wenango ni ma Range Rover, wenango ni ma Honda Fit. You just need to tolerate. Oh, ujani Honda Fit, it's okay. Oh, ujani Range Rover, ujani Benz, ujani Matek. Just tolerate people's opinions like that. So I don't know if you're ready for my opinion or not. You are ready? Okay, fine. So if you're ready, I want us to pay particular attention to what former Republican President Edgar Chagwa Lungu said, and we digest it without attaching our political affiliations. Let's listen to the first part of what he said.
I want you to know, if you are doing the right thing as a police officer or a civil servant, and you get fired for that, 2026 will come back, probably even on promotion.
I want you to understand what he said. If you are doing the right thing as a police officer or a civil servant, and you get fired for doing the right thing, 2026, hopefully, he wins. He says, you will be reinstated in the civil service and maybe be promoted. May I ask what is wrong with such kind of a statement? Isn't it that when we employ these civil servants of ours, we want them to do a good job? Shouldn't that be the case that when people are fired unfairly or retired unfairly, someone who deems it fit that they be reinstated reinstates them? What is wrong with that party? I want to understand. What is wrong? Haven't we seen people that were fired in the previous regime? I can mention them. One of them is Mr. Chipepo, a police officer. Mulandi Cruiser pa Central Police. Wasn't he reinstated? Another brother, I call him uncle or father of mine, who was fired, Kusesheke kuja. Siva Shapa. Wasn't he reinstated? Cindy Amanda, our president. So let me find out what was wrong here. Let's listen to the second part. Let's listen to the second part.
But in Malaysia, an individual in your own house, and will sort you out.
So apa ina baba we dinit. Ngaole chite fyabu puba. Oloni we will follow you even in your home and sort you out. Ndiye ina baba maningi. I don't understand. Do we employ civil servants to go and do ifyabu puba? Obviously the answer is no. Haven't we seen civil servants that have gone in the civil service to do ifyabu puba? People that do not even follow the law, they abuse their powers in office. What would be wrong for the next government, or even the government of Edgar Chagwa Lungu, if at all it comes back, to fire such kind of people? I want to understand, because I've realized that as Zambians, we spend so much time, Tingo, ochelera chetu ntukuti, pangale chebe muliro. That's why bahaga inde na ba Edgar Lungu, kwa forgiveness is a man. Because it's a temanzeti manga kusogo. I saw the boy, hey, no, he's just a violent man. This is the Hebrew. Hey, try. I want to understand what is wrong in this video. I just want to get it. What is wrong? And why are we focusing on the last part? Why haven't we focused on the first part where he says, if you're doing the right thing and you are fired for doing the right thing, we will reinstate you? The things that we spend time on debating and arguing about, Sembetimanga pants kuti we are calculating things to do with the economy. We are talking about, you know, how we are going to reduce inflation, how we are going to lower the cost. Sembe this time as a country tinafika patari mwe. But we are so petty and concerned about things that are not even to develop us as a country. Can we, for once, be serious as a country? Vanity shushana tushana bisivi pangapona sense. Before I end it, talking about things that can move us forward as a country, Honorable Justice Minister, we need a referendum. We need a referendum. The same way you saw that there were lacunas in the constitution, I think they are still there, even now when UPND is in power. If you go through your manifesto, you promised us as a country and as voters to expand the Bill of Rights by including economic, social, cultural, and environmental rights in the Bill of Rights. What has changed now? We heard the other day you said, no, people are not in the mood. They are not talking about it. Are we honestly going to be doing things because people have made noise about them? Eh? And even if people are to make noise, are you going to allow them? Are you going to allow them? They make noise. Teacher to my protest. You allow us? Definitely no. So let's not wait for people to make noise about some of these things. We promised them. They are there in the manifesto. It's just an issue of going back to them and come back to the people of Zambia to say, we promised you to do this. We want to do it. If they say no, they will say no by themselves. They've been very different about this to discuss it. You know, hey, Eddie Garunga has said this, Eddie Garunga has said that, Eddie Garunga, we can do better as a country. Let's not be brewing hatred for nothing.